I'm Krystle. I've loved dolls my whole life. I collect everything from porcelain to cloth, American Girl, neonates, and real care dolls. But my favorite is to collect and make reborn dolls. There's Chloe, Grace, Jeremy, Maya, Yuki, Savannah, Zoe, Haley, Landon, Maisie, and Joshua. It isn't easy keeping up with my collection, but it sure is a lot of fun. Hi guys, so I am finally getting around to fixing up Kanani. Right now she's in her Easter dress. So I am going to, I've watched lots of tutorial videos. I've asked lots of questions in the American Girl groups I'm in on Facebook on how to best restore her hair and tighten her limbs, and I think I'm ready to attempt this. So this is my first time fixing up a secondhand American Girl doll. I'm a little nervous, but be it that I am a reborn doll artist, I think I can manage this. It's not going to involve any painting or anything. I'm essentially going to have to remove her head, take the stuffing out of her body to tighten her limbs. I'm also going to, I've already kind of gotten rid of some of those white scuffs that she came with on her arms, and I think there was one on her face too, and I already sort of got rid of those with magic eraser, but I think I'm going to take another magic eraser to it, and then that way she'll be all clean as well. So basically this is going to be Kanani's spa day. So I am gonna get ready, get started. I thought that I had everything I have here, but I just realized I forgot to get tweezers. So let me grab those and I'll be back. So basically, I got these hair ties, which is what I'm going to use to tighten her limbs. But first, I need to take her head off. Actually, I need to undress her first. So let's do that. Get her undressed. And then her hair is so long that I don't want to get it caught, but I'm gonna try my best. And this is by no means a tutorial on how to do this. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that give you tutorials on how to restore your dolls. This is just me sharing with you my process of trying to do this for the first time. But I would not take it as a tutorial because, like I said, it is my first time. So, I mean, I hope I get it right and I hope it doesn't get messed up or anything. But I thought, you know what, instead of like spending money sending her to the doll hospital where she would actually end up being totally replaced, because from what I've heard, the new Kanani molds are a different vinyl color, so if you send them in for a head replacement, they replace the limbs as well so that the vinyl matches, and I'm not keen on what I've seen for the new vinyl color, so I want to try to avoid having to send her there. Now, there is a lady in the doll forum I'm in that actually offers doll spa services. So I think if I can't get this, then I am going to probably deal with her. But I thought I'd try to save money and try to do it myself. So I have to get this knot, because this is when American Girl still had neck strings. It's on there. Okay. The knot is out. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. So now I should be able to take her head off. Oh my gosh. This is terrifying. I don't know why I'm so nervous. I do this with reborns all the time. But this is this is my first time dealing with American Girl. Okay, wow. Oh, okay. So I'm going to start with, I think I'm gonna start with the legs because they're the ones that are the loosest. Gosh, this is gonna be interesting. So basically they said in the video that I need to expose this piece right here, and I have to pull it up. Wow, it actually feels pretty tight to pull on, but yet her legs are really loose. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and do it. So basically, I have to pull it and tie this hair tie around this part. This is going to be interesting. Alright, so I think I got them as tight as I can get. I couldn't pull the legs any tighter. They're definitely tighter than they were, but I feel like they could be a little tighter than this. The arms are really good. Those are really good. This one leg is really good. I don't know. Maybe it's okay. I mean, it's better than it was. So now time to try restuffing her. So I am going to get this in here, and then they suggested using a ruler or a stick to really just like evenly distribute the stuffing. I'm really nervous about this part because, like they said, like if you don't properly stuff it evenly, then you're gonna have the clothes not fitting properly. Okay, so I have finished stuffing her. I took out one of my other dolls to compare bodies to make sure that I was stuffing them good, and I think I have it. Right now I am going to do the magic eraser to clean her arms and legs. You have to be careful of the eyebrows, the lips, and the paint on the cheeks. You also don't want to get water into the eyes because it can rust the mechanism that makes the eyes open and close. She still has a bit of a white mark here on her cheek. I tried to get it off before, but it doesn't want to come out, and I'm hesitant to scrub too hard because it is near her face color. Okay guys, so I just finished brushing out all her hair because I sort of had finger curled it after I got her, and so anyways, just looking at her overall, I feel like this is going to be a pretty easy fix for her hair. Mainly her hair is just really dry and has a lot of like split ends and flyaway pieces. But the shine, her hair is still pretty shiny as is. But what I'm gonna do is, I went out and bought some synthetic wig shampoo. This was recommended to me in the American Girl groups I'm in. I found this one on Amazon. It was pretty cheap. It was the cheapest one I could find because I didn't want to spend a lot. The brand is Just Soak. It's saying you're supposed to mix this with water and soak the wig for 10 to 15 minutes. After 10 to 15 minutes have passed, you rinse with lukewarm water 3 to 4 times and damp dry. And then I also got this synthetic wig leave-in conditioning spray. For some reason I could not find an actual conditioner, like washout conditioner in this brand. So this again I found on Amazon. Wig care solution moisturizes, replenishes. But I thought this might be nice to have occasionally, just in general for my dolls, that I could just like spray it on, because Nicole told me she has like a leave-in conditioner for her American Girl. I don't want her head to like fall in because obviously you don't want to get the eyes wet. But I'm going to, and obviously the other thing, okay, I think I need to fill up the sink a little bit more. And also, I'm supposed to try to avoid getting the wig cap wet. I think that's good. I'm going to set the timer and we'll be back. Okay, so the timer should be going off shortly. So I'm just working some more of this shampoo through her hair. And I'll get, there we go. And then I'll give it a rinse. So I'm going to drain this. And then it said to rinse with warm water. Okay guys, so I have rinsed everything. I tried to wring out her hair as best as I could. Now I'm going to try to brush it out some more. And of course with brushing, you want to start at the ends and work your way up. This video I watched suggested putting the head in backwards, or putting the head back on backwards, so that the hair is out of the way, which is good because I don't want the don't want the body to get wet. Okay, so the water is boiling, so now I'm going to turn it off. And I'm going to remove it from the heat. And I'm going to let it cool for 5 minutes. Okay, so I wrapped a towel around her, make sure her body doesn't get wet. Put these cotton balls on her eyes. She looks really funny. Just to make sure the eyes don't get wet. And about ready to do the hot water dunk. Okay, it's time. So, in the video it says to dunk the hair for about 5 seconds, about 4 to 5 times. So, here we go. Oh my god, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so she is drip drying. I've brushed out her hair. I think it feels softer and smoother. The ends definitely do. It still sort of feels like it has a crispy feel to it though, so it'll be interesting to see how it dries. She still has a lot of short pieces up top, but I'll either pluck or trim those when I'm all finished and done. Oh my gosh, guys, this, and then I sprayed in some of the leave-in conditioner. This conditioner and shampoo smells so nice. It smells so good in here. So here is her hair. So I think I've decided that I'm just going to let it dry, see how it looks once it's dry, and determine whether I need to do another hot water dunk. If not, if I don't need to, then I will re-wet her hair and put it in rollers and curl her hair. Her hair is all dry and it's really looking much more shiny and flowy, whereas like before it was sort of like chunked together. So I can run my fingers through it. It's pretty good. And it feels pretty soft. The ends of the hair still seem a little fried. And she does have a lot of broken ends, and a lot of the broken ends are sort of like crimped and like, I don't know, curly and crimpy. And surprisingly, it didn't totally straighten her hair. There's actually still some wave in it, which is weird because I had heard that doing the water dunks totally straightens the hair, but for some reason it didn't. So I don't know if maybe I was too nervous and I didn't dunk it long enough. But I read that you can do another dunk if you feel it needs it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it one more dunk and see how it looks after that. And then if she still has a lot of like, you know, like broken ends that are kind of going crimpy or like curly, then my last step will be to use a hair straightener, because apparently you can do that as well. And there was a lady in the group I'm in that actually recommends that more than the hot water dunk, because it really like seals in all the flyaways as well as the ends of the hair. If I'm going to use the hair straightener, you have to have the hair really wet and on the lowest heat setting, and just do one small strand at a time. And I think you only run it over like 2 or 3 times on each strand really quickly while the hair is still really wet. So that's my course of action now, and I'm pretty confident I can get this hair at least close to what, like at least as close to brand new as I can, and then I can curl it. Okay, so I did the second hot water dunk and brushed it all out, and then once it had cooled down, I used the hair straightener. Guys, it is amazing. The ends are super soft now. It's still a little wet, a little bit damp here. It's still drying there. and on this side as well, because after this side was dry, there was still a bit of a wave up top. Sorry, the lighting is bad. It's nighttime now. But there was still a bit of a wave up here. So I sprayed it with some water and got the hair straightener in there, and I did it. Look at this. Look how shiny it is. It is like silk. It's like brand new. She still has the odd little flyaway pieces, but overall, like, most of the ones that were like really curly and kinky are pretty well gone. And like her hair flows. Look at that. It flows so nicely. And it's like super easy to brush through. Look at that. I'm like so tempted. I'm almost tempted to leave it straight because it looks so pretty and shiny and healthy. But I feel like she wouldn't be Kanani without her actual like hairstyle. Well, here's the front. This piece wants to keep falling in her face because generally Kanani has this part pulled back in a little hair tie. So once I curl her hair, I'll be able to fix that and put it back. But overall, I am really happy. Her hair smells amazing. Like, I spritzed a little more after I did the second hot water dunk. I sprayed a little bit more leave-in conditioner in her hair because I figured some of it probably came out in the water when I did the hot water dunk. But she just looks so, it's like night and day. And her hair really truly feels like brand new. Like I just got her from the store. In fact, her hair even feels softer than some of my brand new American Girl dolls. It's getting late in the night, so I'll probably continue with the curling tomorrow. So this is going to end up being a 3-day project, or maybe even a 4-day, because I'm going to want to leave the rollers in for overnight, I guess. So we'll check in again. Okay guys, so Kanani has her hair rollers in. I used all 8. And sorry, the lighting's bad back here, but there we go. I've put all the rollers in. Took me a while. I'm not experienced with doing hair rollers. I didn't film it because it took forever. But I mean, if you know how to put hair rollers in, put it in. You can either roll them under or over. I chose to do over because I wanted to try and have the curls going away from her face so that her hair doesn't fall in her face, hopefully, because some of my American Girl dolls, their hair is like that. Once I had them the way I liked them in the rollers, well, to wet her hair to put in rollers, I used a spray bottle with hot water, and not like boiling hot water, just hot water from the tap. And then once I got it the way I liked it in the rollers, I sprayed all the hair in the rollers again with hot water, just to, you know, hopefully help make it hold. So I don't know how long it's going to take to dry, but I guess I'll see if it's dry by the end of the night. Otherwise, I'll probably have to wait until tomorrow to take the rollers out. So we'll check in then. Oh my gosh, it's so shiny and it's so bouncy. Look at that girl. OMG. Okay, let's continue on. Okay, so before her big reveal, I am going to put some American Girl nail polish on Kanani, give her a little bit of a manicure, and I'm going to put purple nail polish because for this video, I'm putting her in her meet outfit to just sort of signify her restoration to original hairstyle outfit. I am really happy. But then I will be changing her for Lupus Awareness Month into something purple. So I'm going to go ahead and give her purple nail polish. Kanani is all finished. Here she is in her meet outfit with her long curls. Yes, Riley. And there are her painted toenails. And her painted nails on her fingers. Her hair is incredibly soft. Now, I didn't put the actual hair tie back in her hair. Actually, I don't even know where I put that. I would have to get a new one, I think. I just did the clip to hold her hair back. I will say that some of the curls have already started to fall out a little bit, so I feel like I should have left the rollers in for maybe another day or two just to really set the curls in there. These two pieces in particular at the front are not quite as tightly curled as this side here. And as I have tried to like finger curl them back, they're actually falling out more the more I touch them, so I'm not doing that anymore. And like at the back, for example, these curls here came out really nice, and you can see that they're tighter because they look a bit shorter, whereas this curl here is just slightly longer. So it's a little bit more loose. So I feel like I may go back in at some point and just maybe put the, I think like these first three curls here at the front are the loosest ones. Just these three. So I would just have to put in, or sorry, four. I would just have to put in 4 rollers there and just sort of redo those just to get them in there really tight. And I would just leave them for, I don't know, a couple of days and just make sure. And I would really like make sure to spray them with super hot water this time because it was sort of hot but not boiling hot. I know there's the option of doing a hot water perm, which is essentially putting the hair in rollers and then dunking the hair while it's in rollers in, like doing like a hot water dunk with them in the rollers. But I'm not sure if I want to do that because I don't want to get water in her eyes. I don't want to get her wig cap wet, so I don't know. And I mean, I really put the curlers tight up to the scalp, so I think it's better to just like spray it with the hot water. So yeah, I think I may recurl these just to make them a little tighter, just so that they last longer. Like, I don't want them falling out over time, but overall, she looks like Kanani. This is generally the kind of curls Kanani has, is the loose, long, because I mean, her hair is long too, so it weighs the curls down. But I have to say, like, her hair, to me, feels even softer than my other American Girl dolls that are brand new. So, I don't know if that's part of the reason that the curls aren't holding as well. Maybe I put too much conditioner in her hair or something, but her hair is just the softest hair I've ever felt on an American Girl doll now. It's incredible. Like, the texture is totally different to when I got her secondhand. It was like a rat's nest and turned into this. So it's true, you can restore the hair on American Girl doll. So anyways, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching this process, and I will put some before and after photos at the end. Thanks for watching. Bye.